Everyone, you're welcome back to this video tutorial. Here's the voice of Semi Operations, and in this video we're going to be learning how a another birthday design was created. So here's another breakdown video of birthday flyers. So go straight to my PIXELLAB, and this is the design that I'm going to be breaking down. So here is the whole thing, just like the previous one. Nothing much is going on here. You can see just a few layers here and there, and I'm just gonna show you exactly how each of those effects you're seeing here, from the colors to the styles and all of those things, we achieved, right? So I'm gonna be hiding everything here. Gonna hide everything until we start. All right, so to get the background and all the resources used in this video, you should check the description of this video. Just check below. You'll see our Telegram channel. There you would be able to have access to all the resources, and to join our WhatsApp channel, you see everything in the description too. All right, if you got any message from me, you can always reach out to me through the links in the descriptions. Right, so here's the background. We'll send it across to the resources channel. Right, so after I was able to, this background was gotten from Pinterest, by the way. All right, so let's see the next thing here. It's necessarily may not be the next thing, but on the layer. All right, then we have this. So I'm going to show you how I was able to achieve this in the first place. So let me duplicate it. You see how this looks? It was created. All right, and how was it created? It's very simple, right? Just do like this from this place. All right, do not tick on this yet. Just create something like this, right? That's all you have to do. Then come to your gradient. So you make it gradient, click on plus, make it left to right, all right, by tapping on this first one. Then from this place, select color, then choose, I think I used pink or red. Then here, make it a lighter version of that pink, just something around this place, and let's see how it looks for a start. Okay, so I did something like this, but I think it's red and very light red and white, basically, or the very light version of the red. All right, something like this, and something more like this. Yeah. Right. So you can see. So to get the exact color, you pick it. All right. Just take the reference design and pick the colors. So let's see if we can get the exact colors used. Let's see. So here we go. So here is the color I used here, and for this place, let's see. So you can check the codes. All right. You can check the color codes. So that's red and something like baby pink. You can check the color codes here. So if you want to replicate, or you import the old design and do something about it. This one is looking sharper because it's at the top. This one is actually being covered by some black shadows, you can see. All right, so that's how this was achieved. All right, that's good. Then there is this shadow here. This shadow, I taught you guys how to create it already. All right, you can see. Just create the shadow and expand it. This is how to create it. Make sure you have your circle. Make sure you reduce the opacity. Make sure you increase the stroke to the biggest, right? Then reduce the size until it's having nothing at the center, right? Then change the color to whatever color you want. Then increase the blur radius. Then expand. So that would cover up this place. You can see the before and after. You can see before and after. So it's actually covering up the sharp edges and blend the background to make it look artistic. Right, so here we have this. So how was this created? Just come to your Bezier tool. All right, immediately tap on your Bezier tool. I wouldn't want to stress you on how you create all of these things. All right, because this Bezier tool is a whole tutorial on its own. It's a whole course on its own. Yeah, so what you need to do here for easy creation of things using this tool, just come to this stroke, increase the stroke. All right, increase the stroke. That's all you gotta do, right? So the handles, you can make the handles like this. I think I use this one. Then give it any color you want. That's all you have to do. All right, so you can stretch. All right, you can increase. You can do whatever you want to do. You can see that. You can see. So you can come and give it stroke. All right, white stroke to match the white color. Right, so that's just it. Don't mind the edges. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to increase it from that place because we are covering the edges. But in situations where you are not covering the edges, in situations whereby you don't want to cover the edges, you should have increased the size from this place. All right, should have increased the size from this place. So let's see how we can actually increase the size. So here is it here. Let me show you again. All right, so instead of stretching it, you can actually increase the size from this place if that's what you want to do. So let's just make it like this. Let's make it like this. Okay. Right. Yes, I think that's okay. This is okay. All right. So you can see it's very long now. Then you can come back and give it the stroke, the number of strokes. Enable the stroke. Give it. All right, so you can play with it and just achieve whatever kind of curves you want to achieve. You can rotate, you can do whatever you want to do, and just place it somewhere around here. All right, so you can still decide to stretch it or not and do whatever you want to do. So that's how that was created, and I duplicated it. All right, I duplicated it and brought one here. I put one here. I'm still gonna cover up this side. All right, so that does not really matter. All right, so bring in your picture. I'm gonna send you this picture too. So this picture is actually covering part of this guy and this edge we are having here. So that solves it all. So we have the picture at the center. So let me check if I did any enhancement on the picture here in the color filters. Nothing. All right, you can decide to do something this time around. Just give it something like 6. Okay, just to pop it up a little bit. Then I had to create this just by duplicating the first one. Don't forget there are some kind of shadows there. I gave the first one shadows 2. You can see the shadow radius is 10, the color is black, and offset x is 5 and offset y is 9. And that's all. That's all you have to see. And let's see what else we have. All right, then you can see the flower. I'll send you this flower too. So this flower is covering some part of it, of the shape. Then we duplicate the picture and reduce the size and bring it below to cover the parts of the flower. You can see how the placement is looking like. All right, then I had to create this our shadow and duplicate and duplicate and duplicate. That's just to cover up all these parts, right? To cover all these parts. So you should be familiar with that already. Okay, so what else do we have? We have the birthday, happy, blessing, date. That's the typography part. So this one is still part of, what we use or we need to cover all this part. So let's check the text. The font. I would locate the font now, but I was able to do that effect on that text. Is just gradient. Come to gradient, click on plus. Let me show you. All right, you can see the same thing we did last week. You can see it here. This is transparent. All right, you can see this is transparent. This is the color I used, right? You can check the color I used, the gradient color I used. This too, the gradient color I used for the shapes, right? And this another, transparent. But this side, the gap here is much more than this side, so you'd see the effect on it, right? You can see the H is more hidden than the Y. So this is exactly what was done here, and I gave it some black shadows, and you can see offset x3 and offset y8. The blur radius is 8 and the color is black. That's for the shadow pure black. All right, so that's I was able to get that. And let's see, I can't really remember the exact font I used, but okay, let's see if we can locate it. So it's a serif font. You can go to dafonts.com, get a couple of serif fonts, and any serif font should work, should give you what you want. Right, so I'm just gonna look for one that I can recommend that you use. Where are my serif fonts? Just want to recommend one. Okay, let's try this Journey Garden serif. Okay, this one would work, right? So you take note of the name, just take note of the name and go search it online. That's all. I want to see one more option. Okay, Olden Vintage would work. You can see that Olden Vintage would work, and many more. There are lots of serif fonts out there. Just grab anyone, and okay, this Acmost. It's looking like the one I used, almost looking the same thing. Um, this is too tiny though, too tiny, right? So I think the font used is actually AVG. AVG. This italic version of it. I'm sure I have the main one, right? But I just don't want to. This is another one here, right? Wild Giant. Just don't want to waste your time on this. So pick anyone. Yeah, just AVG. All right. It's not the one I used, but it's actually better. So you can use it. It's actually very popular too. Right. So that's all. Then long life and prosperity, designers and purchase. So that's the reason for this marquee. All right, just to write stuffs. For these, you can use poppins. This is not poppins that I used, but you can use poppins. All right, you can use poppins. For that, you can use the same font. The same font here is what I used here. Then this one, you are free to use any script font of your choice. Okay, you can use this font that I love so much. Orthography, right? You can use any font. Orthography is kind of very popular. Okay, but if you have a better one, you're actually free to use it. You can see that, so you're free to do this too. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna get down and get this flower. So I'll duplicate this flower and just heat this part of it and put it there. Then this also you can see this is eye legs. I just put the shiny part here and the dull part at the top here. So you can actually put this part here too. It really doesn't matter, just to give it some, you know, to make it look good. So that's all. You can see the old design is looking good, and you can go on PixArt and pop it up, go on Lightroom and, edit everything and make it shiny. Then we are good to go. All right, so you're welcome back. You're welcome back. If you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have not joined our Telegram channel to get all the resources used, check the description of the video. I'm Samuel Precious. You're welcome back.